Hey lovelies, welcome to another edition on Immigrate with Amy. If you're just coming across this smiley face for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Amy and I'm so pleased to have you here, okay? To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Your great support is highly appreciated, okay? Thank you. To those who recently subscribed to my channel, thank you for coming. Yeah, so this channel is all about sharing information about study in Portugal for international students. I also share my experience as a Nigerian immigrant living in Portugal. If you like this kind of content, do not hesitate to subscribe to my channel for more informative videos. Yeah, hit the subscribe button down below and also turn on the bell notification beside it so you always get to know when I make a new upload. You can as well share with your friends and loved ones if you're interested in this kind of information. Thank you. Yeah, so today's video is like a continuation of my previous video on residency in Portugal, how to become a permanent resident or a citizen of Portugal as an international student. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll be leaving the link to the video up in the card here so you can check it out. Yeah, but for the purpose of this video, I'll be concentrating on the documents required when applying for a residence permit as an international student. I got inspired to make this video by some of my subscribers who recently got their visa approved and they're already in Portugal studying and waiting for the appointment date given to them to apply for their residence permit. And they want to be properly guided on the right document to go with on that day. Welcome to Portugal, guys. A big congratulations to all of you. And for those who are still waiting for their visa to be approved, I'm hoping everything works out for you so you can join us in Portugal very soon. Okay, so talking about residence permit in Portugal for international students, right? Immediately you arrive in Portugal, you should start the process of obtaining your residence card as an international student as soon as possible. Usually, you should contact SEF. SEF is the immigration office in Portugal. You should contact them to book an appointment for your residence card. But at the moment, just like I said in my previous video, that has changed. You don't have to contact SEF anymore to book an appointment because an appointment has been booked on your behalf by the Portuguese embassy when you were applying for your visa from your home country. So you would wait upon your arrival in Portugal to visit SEF on that date given to you so you can apply for your residence card with the following documents I'll be mentioning in this video. The first document on my list is your proof of enrollment in your school or proof of registration. You should already have this document before applying for a residence permit as an international student. This is the same document you submitted during your visa application. Yeah, so it will be highly needed by SEF on that day because it shows that you're registered in your school. The second document I'll be mentioning is your tax number. All residents in Portugal have a tax number. Whether you're a student, a worker, a retiree, children, even newborn babies, everyone has a tax number. And as an international student in Portugal, you can apply for yours at any Autoridade Tributária Aduaneira, also known as Tax and Custom Authority. And they are everywhere in Portugal, in all cities in Portugal. But keep in mind that before you can apply for a tax number, the tax office will request for your proof of registration, proof of your accommodation, the visa on your passport, and you'll be asked to pay a fee of 20 euros. Yeah, when you do all this, the tax number will be given to you before you leave the office. So please keep in mind, these are the documents you need to provide at the tax office. Another document you should be going with on that day is your proof of residential address. This document can be gotten from your landlord or from a local office where you live called Junta de Freguesia. It's like a parish council and they are in all cities in Portugal. They can give you an official document stating your details and your home address. For those of you who will be going for a shared apartment, right, you can also get your proof of residential address from this office, Junta de Freguesia. Imagine a student rented a 2-bedroom apartment. In Portugal, we say T2. So we have T1, T2, and T3. It's just like saying a 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom. Yeah, so imagine a student rented a T2 apartment and maybe wants to give out the other room to another student. Obviously, that student is not going to share his document with you because the document is already in his name. So what you can do as someone who wants to take another room in that same apartment is to visit Junta de Freguesia so that they can issue a document stating your details, your residential address, and it will be in your name. This is very important, guys. Please take notes. The fourth requirement before you can apply for a residence permit as an international student in Portugal is you must visit any commercial bank of your choice to open a bank account with a minimum of 600 euros as a closing balance. During our time, it was 500 euros, but at the moment, it's 600. Of course, you can have more than 600 euros, but it shouldn't be less than 600. Also, keep in mind that before you can open a bank account as an international student in Portugal, the bank will ask for your proof of registration. They will request for proof of your home address, your tax number or NIF. Tax number and NIF are the same, so don't get confused, okay? Yeah, the tax number I talked about earlier in this video. You'll also be asked to provide the valid visa issued to you from your home country before you'll be allowed to open a bank account. Another important document you should go with on your appointment date is your passport, because the valid residence visa will be needed by SEF. The same visa issued to you from your home country. The next one is health insurance. The same health insurance document is submitted when you were applying for a visa. Yeah, you should also go with that document. It will be needed on that day. The seventh one is passport photograph. Although this is not very important, it depends on your city of residence. For instance, there are some cities that SEF don't have a capturing machine to capture your face during biometrics. Yeah, so I would advise you go with at least 2 passport photographs in case it will be needed. I'm not very sure where you live, yeah, but go with 2 passport photographs. It might be needed on that day. So after you have all these documents with you, ensure you print out your account statement with a minimum of 600 euros as a closing balance, just like I said earlier. Then finally, get yourself prepared for the payment. Yes, it's not free of charge. You have to pay for it. It's usually between 150 to 156 euros. So after you have all these documents ready, ensure you are there before the time given to you. So these are the documents required before you can apply for a residence permit as an international student in Portugal. If this video is helpful to you, please give me a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button to join this growing community. Also share with your friends and your loved ones so that they can get to know about Immigrate with Ami. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll definitely see you in my next video. Bye. Ciao.